Welcome everybody to another daily vlog, a vlog that happens daily. Let me stop here because it is a little bit breezy while I'm moving around. I'm in Metropolis, Illinois, home of Superman, for my quick 30-minute break. I'm right here beside the river, and I guess about a year ago, this river right here flooded this entire town. And what lies right behind this little thingy, there we go, everything's backwards on video. Everything that lies back here was demolished and destroyed. Even a little roadside attraction that I've been wanting to check out and explore for quite a while. And it became abandoned. And I was talking to some people that work for the people that own this place to see if maybe one day, if they're in town, I might be able to get the key and get on the property. Well, as I was parking, I noticed there was a car out front and the gate was open. I think the owners are actually here. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I don't know. I mean, that gate is open. This gate is open. But it also looks like this gate is open. What could be going on here? Okay, I need to step off this for a second. No robotic use for you.
Hello.
Okay. Are you open? Yeah. Before I go in there, can I, you want me to park? Here, let me.
You park right there, you're fine.
Okay, hold on a second.
It's like a perfect parking spot.
You stay.
Start at the robot room and then just stay to your right all the way around, and that way you'll see everything.
This is, dude, you're blowing my mind.
Yeah.
Everybody, check it out. We are inside. This is what's your name?
Jim Hambrick.
Jim Hambrick. He owns this place, also the Superman Museum that is just down the street. And why did this just get fuzzy? I have no idea. But we're in. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys around this place real fast. Oh my God, check this out. This is the robot room. Look at her. This is amazing. I think it's going to take... Oh, shoot.
That's one of only 5 castings off of the original Maria from Metropolis, Fist-length Metropolis movie in 1926.
She is nothing, right? Hold on, she's one of the original castings?
There was only 5 of them made. There was supposed to be a bunch of them made, but they ended up making 5. Forey was a good friend of mine, Forey Ackerman. Forey Ackerman was famous for coining the phrase sci-fi. And he had, remember Famous Monsters of Filmland magazine?
Yeah.
He was the editor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was thinking the other day how much I missed the stuff when I was a kid, like the creature feature stuff, the mold your own monsters.
You there and see more than you know what to do with.
I seen something I'm in love with already, right here. Look at that.
Rocketeer.
Yeah. There's his rocket's hidden at MGM Studios at Disney.
I have one of his backpacks and I have the helmet too.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay. This is insane. Wow. And I said I wasn't going to touch anything. I apologize. Yeah. Look at this. What is this? Oh, is the power on it?
It's getting there, but it flashes, creates flashes all over the place.
Oh,
That's not that. Oh, no, that's that. This is a laser.
Oh, okay.
It's just gonna warm up.
It's gonna. I could spend an hour in this one room. Look at this. That is awesome. Look at all these droids. These are the droids I was looking for right there.
Yeah, I collect. Well, that's one thing I collect from Star Wars. Is the robot.
I would just live in here.
Shelves. I mean, it's not all turned out right now, but like this shelf it spins around. It's all crooked and it's on a motor. It goes all over the place.
I would live in this room. This is. What's that? I don't want to exit this room yet because there's stuff over there, huh?
Yeah.
Whoa! You got an Omnibot 2000.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I lost mine like in the 80s.
I kept mine. There it is.
Wow.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
All from Massac County. Just yard sales over the course of the last 15 years. Just Massac County.
And you found most of this stuff at yard sales?
A lot of it, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you're just how deep was the water when the flood came in here? Did it just totally mess everything up on the ground?
This way, this far.
Oh, I thought that was the reason you guys closed down.
No, it had nothing to do with the flood. The flood missed us by 2 feet. Wow. Jeez.
Oh, I'm getting back there. What is a Milo? Did he come out at the same time as like the Omni?
No, much later. It's just, it was like under $100 robot. They would bring you your drink or...
Holy cow. Look at this stuff. Wow. This is insane.
This is a robot from Superboy. What's his name? The old voice for Affleck, Gilbert Gottfried. He was the
Gilbert sat in that?
Yeah, that was his prop. He was the main character in the Puzzler. I think his name. The Toy Man.
I didn't even know Gilbert was in that.
Yeah, he was in an episode.
That is, look at this plate. Look at that. Tin Man. And a check. Jack Haley to Jack Haley.
Yeah.
This is pretty amazing stuff you got. And look at that. Now that's obviously a replica, right? Because it's not a screen used prop.
It's a replica, but it's a famous replica.
It's an awesome replica.
Icon. They're running in about 35 to 40,000.
It's pretty amazing, but come on. You got Wally.
Yeah. Look in there, Boyd's the bottom of the sea in the room there.
Mm-hmm.
Here, this whole place lights up once you see your picture. It's going to be a lot different than
if you use a flash.
Just looking at it with your bare eyes like you are right now. If you use a flash in here. Section.
Okay, so I see how that worked. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you got a little Eve here.
And this thing right here, this was at Harrah's, and they had an auction, and it was to hold dishes. At buffets, you take the plates out. That's the plate holder. I just turned it upside down and turned it into something else. That's what I do. That's the fun I have in this stuff. Repurpose a lot of the background stuff.
Made you take everything from out in Hollywood when you were out there and bring it here to Illinois?
Because a warehouse like this in Hollywood would probably run about $20,000 a month. This is 40,000 square feet.
You're so far off the road. I want people to come here.
Well, that's the whole thing. I couldn't afford to have it here or Orlando. There's just no way. But now here I can do it. And I can, I only charge $5 admission. So it's, and it's paid for itself. It's been here 14 years.
So this is
your
dream for you.
I'm not going to miss Hollywood. I brought it with me.
This is amazing.
And that was my deal. That was my
$5. You guys,
I'm not missing. Last time I got off a plane in LAX, I felt like Tarzan in New York, and I'm from there.
Yeah.
38 years there. And I had a business, had 300 people working for me, 8 branch offices, and ran that for 22 years.
What was your business?
Before I came here. Selling promotional products and things that nobody else could sell. This pattern merchandise,
like
closeouts and stuff like that. Mostly housewares, personal care stuff. I had the business for over 20-some years. I sold it and came here and I work harder here than I did when I was in LA. I've been on the Tonight Show, the Today Show.
With Carson?
No, with Leno.
Oh, never mind. That's not the real Tonight Show.
It was a Tonight Show. I can still say that. And
that's
the
true.
Advantage of it. That's the only reason I would make an appearance. Otherwise, I don't give a shit. But
wow.
I got on the cover of USA Today 3 times, and on and on and on. I've done a lot of TV, a lot of magazines, a lot of newspapers, and it helped me get the credibility to come here. I came here, they thought I was going to take the money and run. They didn't trust me. I've been here 25 years now.
This place is insane. You guys, I wish, with the Harrah's right there, any truck driver, hold on a second. truck driver, there's a big Harrah's casino, honk honk. There's a big Harrah's casino right down the street. When you take that Metropolis exit, just continue on past the wall.
Take that on over to the casino.
Yeah. Bring it over to the casino. I think they got a restaurant over there too, so you don't have to eat at.
They have a restroom.
Restaurant.
It's just like down the road. Got a half moon on the door.
Bypass that BP. Bypass what is that? House. Just continue on down the road. 3 miles. 3 miles.
Yeah, it's the museum or the restroom of your choice.
The restroom of your choice. Elvis room.
Yeah.
Look at this.
See, this is a collector's standpoint of Elvis Presley presentation. You go to a wax museum and it's almost like going to a mortuary.
Yeah.
You come here, it's surrounded by all the stuff you remember. All the stuff that surrounded you when you were a kid. One way or the other, we got it covered, depending on who you like. Who's your favorite actor?
That's a tough call.
Pick one.
Modern day or old?
Either way.
When I was a kid, it was James Cagney because Angels of Dirty Faces.
Get Cagney in here.
And then comedic, it was always the Stooges or Abbott and Costello.
Have a Stooge section. And an Abbott and Costello section.
No way.
Section right here.
Oh man. And also, hey, the King.
Elvis is king. I mean, they've Graceland sends people here to us.
A life-size king right there. Yeah. From Hawaii.
A cosplay jumpsuit there.
This an Elvis slot. I was just playing an Elvis slot earlier today on my phone.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, you got 3 Elvises: 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Look at all this stuff. How do you accumulate?
That's what I do.
But it's not just Elvis. You got everybody, and you accumulated.
This is all my stuff. This all came out of my house. Took me a year to pack and 555-foot semi trucks to move.
Printed head or?
It's one of them 3D puzzles.
Oh, it's a puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta put this in the right order.
Yeah,
otherwise
you do.
You
do. I can't do that.
Yeah, that's the kind of crap I do. See? I only sleep like 4 hours a day, 4 hours a night, or whatever. And
I heard the most brilliant people only sleep 2 to 4 hours. James.
Shut down. I'm just recovering from 2 strokes and 2 heart attacks from last July. It's been a year. It'll be a year and 2 days. It'll be a year for me. But it's inoperable. I just got to do the best I can with it, and I got 20% of my heart.
That's it.
And that's why I have to take it easy. That's why we close this place, because this was me all the time.
That event takes place. How do you even get them involved in it? Do you have to contact their personnel staff and stuff like that and say, hey?
In the beginning, I mean, we get 3 or 4 guests a year. It's been 25 years.
Yeah,
that's a lot of guests. A lot of friends of mine. A lot of people I know. I had a traveling museum for 15 years before I came here. It's a mobile museum. It was 4 55-foot office trailers put in a square, and then we had a 65-foot cold air balloon in the middle of it. We put a big high-intensity light bulb in the middle of it so it would light up at night, like you see the car lots and stuff. You've seen all that shit. And then traveled all over the country. I did
just pull into shopping malls and
a new
set
movie
up.
Coming out for Superman or a birthday, an anniversary, or whatever. Here, they expect it. I don't have to have a bumfuck excuse to come in here and do anything. They expect it. The museum today will have had 1,500 to 2,000 people through the door.
I'm going to go pay to go in it.
And see, so all of it has worked. Anything that I wanted to put together has worked through. And I already knew my business on how I was going to deal with it before I got here. I came here to build a theme park. There's all kinds of other things that I want to do. I don't know what kind of time I have with all that, but I'm going to just do what I can, and that's that.
This in itself is an incredible roadside attraction.
Yeah, it's definitely a roadside Hollywood.
Look at this. Whoa. This is the creature feature stuff I was talking about.
Yeah.
Look at that.
We can go this way.
All the stuff we had when we were kids.
Yeah. I got them marked off in sections. And Dracula, The Mummy, Phantom of the Opera, Wolfman, Frankenstein, creature, Godzilla, King Kong, dinosaurs.
Whoa, that is so cool. Look at that. Look at that. I had that. I had that right there. That Dracula that toy, the figure. I had that and a $6 million man. Like where you looked at the back of his head.
$6 million man. He's not up here. He's not in here right now.
Oh
I
God.
switch things around every once in a while too.
This is insane. This is more than a one-day visit.
Yeah.
There's no way you can see this place in a day.
No, not if you're into it. Nosferatu.
This is insane. And this is all your collection. You collected everything in this place.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Uh-oh. That people at Universal right now would freak out.
Oh, here.
We got Grandpa Owl right there.
Yep.
Little Eddie. Herman looks so happy there.
Yeah.
Stopping recording. Every time I hit the stop record button, I see something else. Look at Grandpa. I dig that. That is great.
And they're upside down. Universal.
These are all real life masks?
Yes. Charles Lawton. Alfred Hitchcock.
Do you have a Vincent Price?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Right there.
Which, this one?
This one.
Oh, there he is right here. The yellow. You do have a Vincent Price life mask.
Yeah.
It took a second to see the mustache. Yeah, you don't see these very often anymore. Some museums, like in the Old West, you'll see some.
Leonard Nimoy. Right here.
Look at this. No Takei or Shatner, though. An Elvira popcorn machine.
That's a good display case.
Oh. This is just a crazy place. Now, Cassandra in her day is better than both those.
Oh, absolutely.
Also, a lot of this is hers.
Yeah.
So those are her shoes.
Yep.
And that went on her door.
Yeah. She had an estate sale. Had somebody show up with a truck.
Wow. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm the only person in here. I don't understand. Walk around here and go crazy. You got security cameras, I hope.
65 cameras.
Good. Because anybody, kids coming by, they break something, knock something off. I'm not worried about people coming in and, well, yeah, I am. Because I was in Guntown Mountain. You know where that is, right? I went in the haunted house a couple times. And
I've never been there. I've heard of it.
Well, it's the oldest. They have the oldest haunted attraction in the United States, and everything's closed down.
Yeah, they were on a couple of TV shows or a couple of documentaries. They pop up on every now and then.
A lot of looters went up there because he had a lot of Pee Wee Playhouse stuff. He had some interview with the vampire stuff, and looters went in and took everything. So every once in a while, I'll climb up the mountain and I'll go into that haunted house to make sure no one is looting that place. Cause
yeah, that was on Pickers.
It was on Pickers?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, it's an amazing place to. You have to kind of break into it, but there's people have done it before, but no one's been vandalizing it. It's great. So you can go in there, and all the old stuff from the 1920s and 30s is still in there, and you can get good video. And I keep telling people, if you're going to go in these places, please do not vandalize. It's an incredible place, and that's what I wanted. I thought this was I thought you had like a wax museum part. I thought you had because I never knew what was in here. I was just riding a Segway.
In here. Not a whole lot.
Oh no, I thought that's what the type of play. I didn't know.
That's CD skipping.
CDs don't skip. Look at this stupid thing. I left my big camera because I lost my train of thought. Oh,
Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel. When I went down to see the Lois Lane statue, I rode the Segway down there last time, And when I was coming back, you have a Thor gym.
Oh yeah.
And Superman's and Thor's.
I had that done for.
Thor trains Superman. I didn't
Thor
know
on
that.
the window there, the sign. Whatever it is, it's a fair trade. It's just like us. We pay $1 a year to use Superman.
That's it? Well, whatever it is, competition's awesome because look at what we're getting now. I hear the new Wonder Woman movie is incredible.
It is. I saw it last time.
Did you?
I was impressed.
I stopped seeing DC movies.
Great. It's a great comic book movie. You have to call it a comic book movie because it's not going away.
I don't know. A lot of the new movies are right up there with Gone with the Wind or Grapes of Wrath.
Right. Grapes of Wrath. That's another one.
Hey, Slimer's hiding right there. Me? I don't know. Did I meet you before?
I don't think so.
Oh no, he was. No, you weren't at the store.
No, that wasn't me.
No, that wasn't you. You look just like him though.
Morgan
probably knows him.
Yeah. Was that a American Werewolf in London?
Yeah.
I gotta go back. I'm sorry. And a Frankenberry? Look at that. Frankenberry. Count. Check this out though. No, not her. I noticed this when I was walking by. Look. American Werewolf right there. Look at that.
Here, right here. Oh.
This is probably one of my favorite Landis movies.
You got that one? You see that one? Over here.
Yeah, I seen him right through here.
Oh, okay.
Just barely. That is... Is that Lon Chaney?
No.
What? Oh, wow.
Oh, yes. What am I saying?
He looks like the Hatbox Ghost from...
Yeah.
from the Haunted Mansion.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that is...
How did they get their ideas?
So you got all the different Wolfman. Yeah, because I see that down there, and then I just noticed that when I was walking by. That's
okay.
Probably one of my favorite all-time movies.
Cool.
And where do you... James Dean Life Mask?
Yeah.
And where do you get...
Yeah,
that just auctions?
I know all the makeup people. No. Because auctions, some of them are... I was going on Pickers the other time, last week, and they had one of the presidents or whatever, but they want like $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 for them, and that's crazy. I got in between the people that did them.
Mm-hmm.
Because they did them historically too. I mean, I got George Washington, Napoleon, Abraham Lincoln, John Dillinger's death mask.
I've seen Dillinger's and I've seen Lincoln's.
So I've got over 300 heads, and a lot of them are contemporary, classic Hollywood. But the ones that I've built displays around, I usually put their life mask in there.
One of the museums
Laurel and Hardy.
One of the museums I have not visited yet. I've been waiting to go to Laurel and Hardy Museum and the Three Stooges Wax Museum. Look at this.
And this is just a combination of all of them.
W.C. Fields, Groucho.
My big thing is Houdini because my grandfather was a magician, my great grandfather was a magician, and I've got original straight jackets and handcuffs and restraints and chains and everything else that I used to be into all that stuff.
Girl.
Yeah, we took a life mask and made that off of the
This is. Oh, I thought this was her life mask. Okay, no, but that is her life mask.
Look at it.
Is she gonna? Okay, is there a sensor?
No.
Something? Are they gonna pop out at me?
No, it's just...
They're gonna pop?
Kind of proud of that thing.
That's... See, I thought it was there was gonna be a sensor and you're gonna walk up to it.
When you got the life mask, how are you gonna make a mistake?
Yeah. Is that wax?
No, it's silicone.
Oh, figures. And get your kicks.
Yeah.
America's Mother Road right there.
Mannequins have tits to showcase their clothes.
Yeah, so those mannequins are really expensive because of the breasts.
Yeah, they're high end, if you know what I'm saying.
There's Farrah. My old poster and t-shirt.
Yeah. Well, there's her copy of that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. She's sweet.
The caricature of her.
That's a life size. That's a life character right there, life size.
Yeah.
This is insane.
this way.
Yeah, these are anatomically correct, it looks like.
Well, I mean, I had to showcase the condom machines.
Oh, is that what these are? Condom machines. But look at this place.
It didn't get bashed.
He actually did a show and didn't smash his.
I'm just saying it didn't get bashed, or if it did, they used to rebuild them and patch them together. But that was the best condition that I had seen.
Wow.
Me?
Oh, Jimmy signed a ticket for you at Woodstock.
At Woodstock.
That right? What? That should be up in the front of the store.
Well, there's a lot of things here that could be up at the front of the store.
That would be a prized possession right there.
Yeah.
Spit out too much information when I'm not recording.
Eric Clapton.
Let's say this is when he met the Beatles.
Yeah.
He had that, and that's Eric Clapton's, or when he met Eric Clapton.
Clapton gave it to him. Purple Haze lyrics.
This a lot of it was screen used.
Yeah.
So this is all Laura Croft's library stuff. If you guys watched the movie, all this was in her library.
Uh-huh.
So here in Illinois, you have to go to like auctions and estate sales and stuff like that to purchase a lot of this stuff. Are you the one that travels and does that, or do you have?
I mostly send somebody because when they see me in there, the price always goes up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I deal with it by proxy.
Yeah, I was wondering if you like contract somebody to go to these estate sales.
People around here that know enough of the game to help me with it. Oh man, paper mache.
So you made all that in there?
All the cliffs and that's a curtain. That's a shower curtain from Walmart. And then put it together. Some sand in there.
You have Bruce.
I got tubes back there that throw bubbles up when it's all on, and it looks like you're underwater. Kind of wavy, kind of lighting that waves out, in and out.
Sharks do not eat fish. Fish are friends.
Yep.
Yeah, this is going to be like a 5-hour video. So I'm going to have to break it into 2 parts. This is incredible.
Marilyn Monroe, porcelain dolls that represent the movies that she made. And those are all porcelain up there, Christmas ornaments and the plates, and, all the Maryland stuff.
You do something unique that a lot of the roadside attractions don't do. They usually mix everything. Like you'll have the James Deans, the Marylands, the Marlon Brandos.
I keep them separate because that's a homage in a way that nobody can compare if they've got their own place. They got their own section. Then you can go and be impressed as a Maryland fan or collector. You're impressed with this because they know there's a lot of hard to get stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's expensive, and so it's not like anybody can do it.
Is this her headboard? No. Is that Maryland's
laughing
headboard?
It is her headboard.
Yeah, is it really?
Yeah.
That's Maryland's headboard.
Yeah, one of them.
Oh, yeah, probably. Oh.
Just watch your feet.
I don't even know if I've seen it in real life when I was there, when I was a kid. Because I was pretty young. So this is going to be a treat. Go fast. I'm aiming the camera towards me. Is there anything in here you don't want shot on video? Or okay. He said it's cool. Okay. Disneyland, Pirates of the Caribbean stuff.
That's the sign.
That's the original 1964 sign.
I remember the sign when I was 10 years old.
That is incredible.
And then, lots of pirates. This is kind of like this my lounge. I don't know.
This is your getaway?
Yeah.
Definitely not air conditioned.
No, it's not. Not today.
So you are a huge pirate fan also. It's my second favorite attraction behind Haunted Mansion. Wow. Look at this stuff.
That was a commercialized.
Yeah, you could purchase that.
Put batteries in them.
And it would talk.
All the Dead Men Tales stuff.
I had it when I was a kid.
Oh, okay. You had that?
I had that.
Oh, okay.
I don't have it.
Oh, shut up.
I don't even have my $6 million man where you look behind his head thing anymore.
Oh, really?
Or my original G.I. Joes.
Oh, I've got all those.
Look at this. Just insane. Just kick back up here, watch TV.
Yeah. With air conditioning.
Yeah. I don't think there's room for an air conditioner. There's not room for an air conditioner in this place, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to give that guy a high five.
Right there, right there, up top left.
Top left?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were going for the Captain and Kid.
Air vent.
Oh, the air vents. Yeah, this is probably more important than anything in the whole place.
Yeah, that's where we're at, Midwest.
And
But I wasn't planning on coming up here today.
look at that, home. I don't know how I noticed that right out of here.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah, the Pirates Dinner Adventure there.
Mm-hmm. A lot of those places are closed. Capone's is still open.
Oh, yeah.
This is...
Today, gone tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, well. I'm waiting for him to talk. Yo ho ho. It's a pirate's life. This is actually a very, very large building. When you first started this adventure, did you ever think you could fill up this much space?
Yeah.
You knew you could.
Yeah, every room that I come across here, I knew what was going to be. My first time I came through here and decided what I was building.
And so this is going to be part of the museum later, or is this always going to be your... This is your area away from the museum?
Coins and stamps. Playboy. I gotta change the light bulbs.
You have to turn them on, off, on, off. A whole Playboy room?
Yeah. All the old bar stuff. And
The Barbie Benton issue anywhere in here?
oh, yeah.
Somebody threw mine away. Girlfriends.
Yep.
A huge... And Captain Morgan?
Yeah.
Well, it's pirate.
My daughter's name is Morgan.
Ah. After...
What does that tell you? Well, yeah, she doesn't believe me.
Oh,
I just said,
okay.
if it's a boy, it's Morgan. If it's a girl, it's Morgan. And I was looking at the mirror drinking Morgan when I said that.
This is... Look at this place.
Yeah, ships. Captain's desk right there. That's up an early ship. Pirate ship.
A real one?
Yeah.
Which this right here?
Yeah.
This is actually off a pirate ship?
Yep.
Where would you even locate something like that in
Well,
Key
you
West?
put it up against the wall and then move it over when you want to sign documents. Or...
No, I mean you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, did you like go to Key West and say, "Hey, I seen that and I want it"?
Yeah.
Really?
Have it shipped.
I don't even know where you would look for something like that.
Talk shows, all the news shows, all that stuff.
Oh, you...
And we copy them out and put them on DVD and sell them.
So your Tonight Show appearance is in there,
Yeah.
in these archives,
Yep.
in the Disney Vault.
Right. I used to be in a rock band and played the headline the Long Beach Arena, Santa Monica Civic, Irvine Bowl, Sacramento Auditorium. Did pretty good. I was a replacement guitar player in the Tubes. And,
With Feeway Bowl and the Tubes?
every once in a while, certain people didn't show up.
Oh, well, yeah.
They didn't even talk about it.
I was in a band. It was a video game called Rock Band.
Oh, I play guitar.
No, but I actually seen the Tubes in Sacramento, California, the day my daughter was born.
They did a lot of stuff on the West Coast, up and down, especially between L.A. and Sacramento. Which covers the whole state.
Yeah, pretty much. And your head office.
Yeah, we had to fix the roof, and this is my kind of like my Disney room, whatever. But there's Walt over there. But we draw up plans for the theme park and
I won't show into that.
That's all private.
That's
too.
private. But that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and we.
If you were gonna come up, if your theme park idea, what would it be themed after? Movie history.
Superman Land.
Now, how would you get the copyrights to be?
That's the same place for that. This was an element of it.
And because you know enough people, the copyright you
I
would.
can get the stuff. Oh, I can get stuff done, yeah.
But lawsuits and stuff like that.
Well, I cooperate with DC County, so I don't try to make any claims here. I don't try to make any claims.
Yeah, because that I know for Marvel right now, Universal and Disney. Well, Disney owns Marvel, but Universal owns them on the East Coast, and then Disney can own them on the West Coast, and there's like that rivalry.
Yeah, they've got a deal. All my Eagles, I like Eagles.
The Don Henley, Glenn Fry Eagles.
Yeah, I like them too. Glenn Fry's son is taking his place.
Yeah, I just seen that yesterday. Yeah. I'm excited, and somebody else, some country music guys joining them on this.
You might even see Led Zeppelin out there before you know it.
It won't be the same because Bonham was the man.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, you really got to be careful walking around this place.
Yeah, that's why everything's moving more in slow motion. At least it's moving. That's all I can say. I'm the only one that can do this.
Is this supposed to be Pam? Is that supposed to be Pam Anderson?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah, that's unreasonable.
Yeah, it's a caricature. Look at the. I'll be right back. Look at these miniatures.
Oh yeah, Mark's 10 Western towns and soldiers from the 50s, or cowboys from the 50s. There's some famous ones there. They just didn't know it at the time.
Yeah. Look at this. Walt loved miniatures.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Look at that.
I missed him.
Well.
But he was going to be the next James Bond.
Was he?
Yeah.
Now, did he go from that? No, he went to that to MASH, or did he go from?
He didn't go.
No, he didn't go to MASH. I was thinking of Trapper. I was thinking of Trapper.
Doctor's TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at these. That's before my time.
Yeah.
Did he do the squinch?
Nobody explained how he got the scowl for fistful of dollars and Good, Bad, and the Ugly, and for a few dollars more, he had this sour-ass cigars that he would buy. And that was the only way he could get that certain look that he had with the cigar in his mouth, that scowl that he had. And that's how he did it.
Yeah, because he's always got that eyebrow, like...
That look right there.
Yeah, that look. Little Duke. Figure.
Yeah, he's everywhere. I went on a boat ride with him, and Cy Simonson, who was a special effects man for Superman, was also in charge of his explosions on the stagecoaches and all the westerns.
Uh-huh.
And he bought Cy's boat, and for my 21st birthday, I went from L.A., Long Beach Harbor to San Francisco Bay and back.
I think that boat you're talking about is still in Long Beach Harbor, sitting there.
Son and Sons. It was right there where you could see it. You could pull up to right, that when you first pulled in, and I guess the bathrooms are up there or whatever. There was like a U-turn, a little cul-de-sac kind of a thing.
Yeah, I think you could go rent it.
Yeah.
Now.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think.
Anyways,
I'm trying to think of some YouTube videos.
15 cases of beer.
Wow. and you were on it.
Yeah.
You've lived the life, sir.
Yeah, that's why I think so. No, but that's the cobra. That's derived from the same cobra. The cobras are off of the mold.
Wow.
Hollywood.
You never know if something in here is screen used
I got
or not.
that and then surrounded it with all the stuff,
Yeah, you can never tell what's screen used and what's not.
Well, we'll get around to it. We got monitors in each room. They kind of explain that stuff on video.
So when are you
TV right over there.
when are you planning on opening up to the public again?
Thursday next week.
Ooh, you're gonna be packed with that convention or with the.
Yeah, I'll be busy. And then it's that whole jinx about.
I was looking at this rooster.
Yeah.
I think that is rooster, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, look at that. This is incredible.
Dean Martin, Rick Nelson, Angie Dickinson, everybody that was in the lineup for Rio Bravo.
Look at that. And a dollar with the Duke's face on it.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. This place is. This is America. Your store is
Americana.
Your store is America.
Yeah.
Or store, museum.
Yeah.
Though you do have a gift shop.
Yeah, we do. And we are open 7 days. This way.
I was looking at that Laura.
Friend of
Tony
mine-
was.
a good friend of mine's mother, and we had a hard time holding her thoughts back.
Well, it was like I don't know why Tony waited 4 or 5 seasons to get married on the show, because she was coming on to him from the black and white days up through the color days up, and he was just, no, Jeannie, you stay home.
Never understood that.
No, yeah, it's insane. And then when Jeannie's sister would come over,
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah. No, it's no well chance in hell.
How do I know all this? How's all this stuff? Your store is making me think about my childhood.
That's what it does.
I haven't even seen that TV show in years.
That's the purpose of it. Take you back to your.
Don't tell me, because I'm trying to think of Tony's Major Healy.
Yeah. Okay. I got all their stuff. They'd have auctions here, and I just buy it all. And it was nothing. It was.
Is Harrah's automobile collection still open?
$5 for this is nothing.
Is their auto collection still open in Reno, Sparks?
I think so.
I haven't been there in 30 years.
Selection at MGM.
This is in.
And again.
Well, living with my grandmother so much when I was younger, that's how I was able.
There's his life mask.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Camel cigarettes. I used to smoke Camels. So.
Yeah, Joe Camel.
I get to a cigarette anymore.
Yeah, I had this T-shirt in high school, and they sent me home.
Oh yeah.
Because we weren't allowed to wear them in school when they came in the cigarettes, and then also Spuds McKenzie, the Budweiser dog.
Yeah, well, Joe Camel, you know the whole deal there.
Yeah.
Joe Camel, you got to collect camels too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Look at this place. Yeah, there's something in this place for everybody.
Toy slot machines, coin bank slot machines.
I was looking at these real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Every time I go there, now I got my Segway with me. Because it's like a couple miles down the road off the interstate.
Right.
And it's like, now I can go to it. All this time I haven't been able to go to that or the Three Stooges Museum. Right. Now I can. I was young. I was like 15 years old. And 4 o'clock in the morning. Come on, we're going on a road trip. We're going to Vegas. And she'd give me like $100. I was 15. I'd sit at the blackjack tables, drink for free. And you can't. I don't think you could do that anymore. But
I went to Caesar's Palace when I was 16 and snuck in to see Frank Sinatra. And I got me a chair and a seat, perfect and everything, and went through 3/4 of the concert. And he's singing, and he comes up on stage and points at me. He says, "You."
He knew.
You're in my seat. Yeah, I was in his seat.
I was at Harrah's.
I started to get up, and I had to sneak in there.
Yeah.
I had to sneak in, and then I noticed Nancy Sinatra and her brother were sitting in the next booth, and he let me sit there through the whole thing. And when he came down to sit down, he made sure that I was able to stay there.
Oh, that was
because
nice.
He told me live right there in front of everybody. He said, "What are you doing here?" "Come to see you." He said, "Well, how'd you get in here?" "I had to sneak in."
Sammy got me in.
My last 4 strats, 4 or 5 Strats.
I sold
Les
my
Paul.
Strat. I could never afford a good Les Paul. I always get
Too
the.
heavy. SGs were a good replacement for that if you didn't like the weight.
I can't play. I think I can in my head.
Yeah.
And sometimes my ex-brother-in-law is in a band called Tesla out of Sacramento, and
I've heard of them.
yeah, he's their lead guitar player. And I was an influence on him because I introduced him to Back to the Future when he was a kid, and when Marty got up on stage and did that, so that turned him on.
He was did a concert a couple weeks ago.
Who?
Fox.
A concert?
Yeah, he got up there and did blues.
No way.
Yes, he did.
That's.
He did blues with who was it? Oh boy, one of the living old black guys. And that's another problem too, short-term memory.
That way. Found out he was an artist and did the clown paintings because Harris and MGM both had his artwork, and I didn't know who he was exactly. But he made me laugh when I was younger.
I used to watch the show.
He'd be sitting there brushing his little bit of hair.
Yeah.
Well, I started watching that after I found out who he was.
Oh yeah.
And then when he made
Clem Cadiddlehopper.
I don't even remember all the characters.
Where he crosses eyes.
Yeah, and I don't. He'd sit there and brush his little bit of hair.
Yeah, it's funny the way the way his wrist would bob.
Yeah, and then he put his come away and sneeze. And
He was something else. I liked Red Skelton.
Legends was great.
Yeah.
I seen that.
We switched them up. We did all the auditions at Chapman College in Orange County.
How often do you get out that way? Never now.
Last time I got on a plane there was to see my sister. My sister got buried, and then I felt like Tarzan in New York. Like
Lost.
I didn't belong there anymore.
You can't. I went to Sacramento. I had to drive there. I was going to Reno to pick up a load, and from Sacramento up over Donner Summit, and it's like the city went all the way up the mountain, from Roseville, Penryn, Newcastle, Grass Valley, all that. It's all one big city now, and you get lost. So I try not to go, but I fly to Vegas at least once a year just to see a show. Like this last year, I go to the Consumer Electronics Show, and
one more aisle. This is it.
And last year I went to see the Cirque du Soleil show, The Beatles. Love.
Oh yeah, I've seen the show.
Look at this. You got Mr. Peanut.
Oh yeah,
lots of them.
Uh-huh.
This. Oh, I remember these.
Doors down from them in Bell Gardens, California.
Yeah.
Used to help them with T-shirts, help them make T-shirts. I was just a kid. I was 10 years old, 12.
I had the Riff Raff or the Revo models and stuff when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, they're all here.
Because I live right next. Big Daddy Don Garlics lives just down the street, and he has his little museum.
Yeah.
And but in California,
Lucky Weird are the weirdos.
I had this. I don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
But I had that model.
Uh-huh.
Where's Pokey?
Oh, I got Pokey somewhere. I don't know where he's around here somewhere with the rubber gummy.
Well, this is enough right here.
Yeah.
That's history right there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to even say. I stopped in here for my 30-minute break.
Well, good, man.
There is no way you can.
Huh?
There is no way you can come in here for a 30-minute break. You could walk through here. It would take you hours.
Yeah. We've probably been in here 2 hours.
I'm not looking at my clock.
Hard to say.
My company's probably watching my satellite right now, wondering where is he? Casino?
Yeah.
Oh, and this riverboat over here?
Before it was Harris. I found it in Paducah and redid the whole thing.
Look, look at back there with the lasers going now.
Yeah, see?
One of your attractions came to life. He's walking around back there.
Yeah, I see.
I'm here to check it. They got a gift shop. There's Superman. So where do you get all the Superman? Quick question. The Superman statue. Did you have anything to do with that?
Raising money for I was involved in the ideas and the concept of selling bricks to raise the money for it.
Mm-hmm.
That cost $150,000. It's 15 feet tall, 5,500 pounds. It was put in June 5th, 1993.
And the bricks that were for sale or displayed down by the Lois Lane statue, is that?
That's a different deal.
Oh, is it?
But she was a good friend of mine. She lived here. She had a house here.
Really?
Oh yeah, Noel Neal. It was Lois Lane from the 50s television
Yeah.
show, and Lois Lane on the in the Columbia serials with Kirk Allen as Superman. Kirk Allen was the first Superman before George Reeves.
What's weird is you come from a place like this, and you get
He
discovered.
was my best man at my wedding.
Who?
Kirk Allen.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at you. You're at the Walt Disney Family Museum in Marceline, Missouri. There's a lady there. She knew Walt really well, and the only reason she knew him was because their house was the only one in Marceline with air conditioning. So anytime Walt would travel from LA to Chicago, he would stop in Marceline and stay with her.
I worshipped him like a god.
I forget. She was so sweet. She was on one of my
When I
videos.
was like 8 years old.
Well, why not? I mean, he's
And I mean, everything he did just to me was
magic.
Never missed him on Sunday night.
Yeah, right after Lassie.
Yeah,
it was Lassie, Mutual Omaha's
I ended
Wall
up
of
being
Kingdom.
friends with Timmy from last week. And Jeff, both the kids.
Yeah. It was like she was a legend. She's a legend. I met
From my
her.
house, you could see the Hollywood sign.
Oh, you're a legend.
So and so I used to climb up underneath the Hollywood sign and go to sleep.
You can't do that no more.
And all that. And that's where I did it 100 times.
Yeah, now they got it all chained up and
all.
cameras and.
Well, the whole ghost thing was a big deal and making big deals out of it.
Ghost thing?
Well, yeah.
I never even knew the ghost story from that.
Yeah, one of the actresses, they see her
The suicide?
jumping out.
Yeah, there's a lot of movie history, like the Manson Ranch and that whole area. And
Been
then,
there too.
yeah, there's
Not a
places.
bullet casing. I don't know if it belonged to them.
Probably not. It's
Found
people
a
out
bullet
there.
casing up in there.
Probably just someone from Corona or something going on.
Cans and bottles. That's about it.
Yeah, it's a places that's what I want to do. I want to get out of truck driving eventually. I've been doing it for 30 years, and I'm not going anywhere with it except for the.
Not long enough.
I want to get an RV and just go around and document.
No water.
Well, sure. I'm probably going to keep it as a souvenir
Yeah, go ahead.
because that would be nice.
Americana Hollywood.
This place is incredible, but I just want to travel and document roadside attractions. And I don't think there's one in America that could even compare. There's nothing wrong with having John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
I started it and they said, what are they doing here?
You could have a Stone section,
know,
a Beatles
I
section.
Yeah, but I got enough stuff. Anyway, I have 6 apartments above Superman Museum. And I've got...
Yeah, I was wondering, because it's a very tall building, and you only do the lower floor.
There's more stuff going on. It's my archives. And where I do all my work and I do appraisals and authentications and restorations and things.
Well, before I leave here, I got to go back to the truck and get those trading cards. Is he working today over there?
Who?
I don't know his name.
CW? Yeah.
Because I got some stuff for him from Florida.
CW's over there, yeah? Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna end today's daily vlog from the Hollywood Museum here in Metropolis, Illinois. How do you forget the word Metropolis?
Illinois, home of Superman.
Home of Superman.
Yeah.
And
that's my credit now because I got credit on Hollywood Land. You ever see that movie?
Hollywoodland?
Yeah.
No.
It's Ben Affleck. It's the story of George Reeves and how he died and all that.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, but
I'm
I've
one
never
of the
seen
guys
it.
that spent 22 years on the case.
You got to give me your business card too. The business card's over there. I'm gonna go get it. But anyway, you guys, you got to come off the freeway. It's about 3 miles off the Metropolis exit on the freeway. Just follow the signs. There's big. If you just watch the side of the road, there's blue and red Superman signs. Just follow them. Follow them right here to the casino. Park your big rig. There's plenty of room. You meet this guy who kind of hides back in the.
How you doing?
All right, everybody.
He's one of the moving mannequins. He kind of
Yeah, I
shows
was
up
wondering
at
who was
different
back
places,
there.
Keeps an eye on everything.
Well, it
we
was
couldn't
a-
afford the camera, so we got this guy.
Give me your hand.
In the sky. Man.
Do a Donald Trump shake. Don't let go.
Yeah.
He does this a lot.
My grip's not that good anymore.
All right, we'll talk to you guys on the next one from the Superman Museum.
Later dates.
Later, everybody. Peace. Yeah, there is no way. I signed off. This is just a little quick ending from inside there. I wanted to tell you guys exactly what it's like away from them. You need to be here. You need to come and see this place. It is mind-blowing, and give yourself some time, because like he said, we were there for maybe 2 hours and I barely seen anything. Barely seen anything. I mean, look, even the yard. The front yard is insane. Really one of the best roadside attractions I've ever seen. All right, now I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna go back to the truck, get some goodies for his other museum that he owns, and take it over to the employees over there. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. Again, I love you all. Peace, everybody.